Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be covering how your sales might look in the future of a market that you're looking at just by objective data analysis. Okay, so we're going to actually be taking a look at conversion rates and then exact match search volumes to give you a number that's specific for how your product will do. If you happen to be new here, be sure to like and subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna be moving into my screen here, and this is just a market that I sell in. This is my product here. If you know me, you'll know that already. If you don't, welcome, glad to have you. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be assuming that hypothetically we have not sold this product, right? This is something that we're, to you, this is a potential product idea, okay? That's what we're gonna be treating this like so everyone's on the same page. Now, how can we figure out how many sales we're actually going to be making? I think any intelligent investor knows around what their return on investment should be, not just per unit. I'm talking about, monthly, what am I getting myself into here? How many units should I be expecting to sell? Let's actually use math on our side today and logic and reasoning to try and figure that out. So check this out. Let's go ahead and let's do one simple thing, okay? You all should know by now that search volume is super important for any potential product idea. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. If you have never heard of my channel, well, search volume is important. So we'll head over to Magnet here, Helium 10's tool, and we'll just drop in the main keyword phrase, macrame shelf. And what this tool is going to do, I'll load from history because I've literally been using this tool today. I'll load from history and it's going to show us search volume for keywords that are relevant to our product. So here's the one we entered, and then here's all the ones underneath. Okay. Now, this isn't just a keyword research video. We're actually going to be using this data and manipulating it to estimate our own sales. So check this out. We'll go ahead and we'll put macrame in here, put shelf in here. And then we'll exclude, I just know for my product specifically, you'll understand this if you happen to be doing your keyword research and you just see keywords that keep popping up that have something to do with the market but not exactly your product. And the reason that I'm putting these filters in here is I just want to see keywords that are relevant to my product and my product only. That's all that I want to see, okay? I don't want to see relative search demand. I want to see exact search demand. So the best way to sum that up would be, does your customer have an opportunity to buy something else if they type in that keyword? That would be relative. If that customer has the intent to purchase your product only with that keyword, then that's exact. So by someone searching a macrame wall hanging shelf, do you think they're going to end up buying toilet paper or a random piece of decor? No, the intent is in the search volume and in the search phrase. So that's going to be our exact search volume. Now we're just going to use this as our own little master list here. So I've sorted it by search volume. I've just, filtered it down to be show me only things that are exact. So have macrame and shelf in the title, okay, in the phrase that they're searching. And then what we're going to do is we're going to export this as a CSV. So if we come up here to the top right corner, we do export, we can do CSV. Now, if you guys don't have this tool, there will be an affiliate link down below you can get it with, just to make sure if you need this and you don't have it, this is how you'd get it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to come over to Sheets right now. This is just a free Google data sheet. We're going to go to File, we're going to do Import, and then we're going to go Upload and drag that little CSV that just went into our downloads. We're going to put it right in there, and it's going to open this data up in this nice spreadsheet. Import, just replace the spreadsheet, that's fine. Okay, check this out. Now here's all that information just in a nice spreadsheet here for us. And really all that we need is this search volume column. So yeah, you could delete all this stuff if you want, don't really need to. But if it is really clouding up your judgment, go ahead, I'm not gonna do it. But check it out, this search volume column, all we need to do, and the only reason I've really done this, you could do this with a calculator, but it'll probably take you freaking 30 minutes. You just come in here, and we'll just clear a space here. We could even do it over here, just make it nice and pretty. We could go equals sum, open parenthesis, and then just drag over the range that you wanted to add up. We could go ahead and we could hit enter. Okay. Now 12,000. Okay, 12,000 total searches for these keywords here. But what I want you to note, and what's important, is go through here and vet them out. So for instance, I'm seeing one right now, black macrame shelf. I don't want that in there. Okay, I don't want black macrame shelf in because I sell a white macrame shelf that customer is unlikely to buy my product. And you can see, since this is the sum of these columns and I got rid of them, it's changing in real time over here. So we could do total exact demand. Okay, cool. And then also, let's see, like right here. So Makono hanging shelf macrame plant hanger. Okay, well, Makono is another brand that's a competitor. That's showing me that customers already know the brand they want to buy from. Even if I think I could take some of those customers, for the sake of this, let's just go ahead and let's say that those aren't going to convert for us. Now let's do the same thing for this one, because that's also that brand right there. Okay, cool. And then let's see, we have another one right here. Take all those out. Now you could have done this beforehand. Hanging planters we don't want. So we're actually gonna take that one out as well. And now it looks like we're good. So shelf, 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 shelf. Okay, floating shelf. So it looks really good now. So check this out. We have about 10,061 exact demand. Now let's just call it 10,000 just to use a nice round number so everyone's happy with that, okay? Assume we have 10,000 exact customers looking for this product every month. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna assume that we have a 3 to 5% conversion rate for our product, okay? My product in its prime has about a 5 to 10% conversion rate, 5-7% conversion rate. Actually, no, 10, it's never been that high. That's about a 5+% conversion rate. Lately, I've been purposely driving my price up so high that, you know, it's coming down to more like 3, which is a little bit more standard. But as soon as I get more inventory in, that's just a strategic play. So what I would recommend you use to be conservative is about a 2.5-3% conversion rate. Now that's assuming you have really good photography, you have a good listing, and you know where your product belongs, and you have a competitive price. It's a very fair conversion rate number. I'm not trying to say, you know, multiply this thing by 20, you know, a 20% conversion rate. It's probably not going to happen, right? So this is really easy. We've created a list of keywords that are highly relevant to our product that customers are searching for. We're assuming that across all of them, we can get an average about 3% conversion rate. So, well, we could do this in our head, really, because it's a nice round number. But let's go ahead and let's do 0.03 right on a calculator. Okay, so that's 3%. And let's do times 10,000. All right, so if we hit enter there, see, look at that. So it's actually 300 estimated sales per month. Now, I got excited there because my exact criteria for a product just happens to be that I want to sell about 10 a day with anything that I'm usually getting into. That's usually my goal. 10 units a day. Can I sell 10 units a day at $10 profit or more? Well, yeah, if I can average that, that means that I'll make about $100 a day from each product that I successfully rank. Okay, great. So that's how you're gonna do this, guys. It's a fun little way to manipulate data and using kind of industry standard conversion rate. 3% is pretty good, honestly. I'm not trying to say use 15% or 20%. That's unheard of, at least in like Amazon and e-commerce physical product sales. Amazon's a little higher than like a Shopify store, which might be 1 or 2%. Just because you're on a trusted site, customers, you know, aren't going to leave just because they don't feel safe or the shipping time's too long. Your conversion rates are usually pretty good. Now that's 300. Of course, if we had a 5% of 10,000, it's going to be 500 sales per month. So you can estimate that you're going to be anywhere, and if we had 2%, it'd be 200, about 200 to 500 sales per month with this product with an optimized listing determined by this search volume. Now the reason this is so important is because what if we only had like 1,600 searches? Right? What if that was our total market search volume? Check this out. 1,600 times 0.0, let's go with even the 5% conversion rate. Well, that's only 80 sales per month. So unless you're getting a lot of sales from broader keywords, which totally does happen, don't get me wrong, you will get sales from keywords other than ones that have only things to do with your products, but this is the safest route to take. So this would be a really good challenge for you. Go put your product ideas through the scrutiny of the conversion rate test. Is there enough demand there to make it worth your investment to get into that market? If you're getting back with 250, 300, 400, 500, 600 sales per month at a 3% conversion rate, hey, awesome. That might be a really good sign that you could get in there, given that all the other criteria lines up. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks so much for sticking around. I'm glad to have had you, and hopefully you liked the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, but other than that, guys, I'll be seeing you here on the channel tomorrow for another video. Thanks so much. Later.